Let's talk about Roofman. When I first saw the trailers for Roofman, I thought this was just going to be another funny romp. It was just going to be a based on true life story, and it's just going to have these really hilarious hijinks. And you might have a good like 2 hour run with the film. The cast is stacked. I mean, like look at it. It has Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst, Lakeith Stanfield, Juno Temple, and Peter Dinklage. But don't be fooled by the trailers. I mean, the trailers were fun. It looked like it is an entertaining movie, and it does it some justice. But this movie has heart, man. There is a lot going on in this movie that you did not expect that they would go there, especially from the trailers. Overall, this is a tragedy at the end of the day. I mean, in the sense that it was a man who just kept making bad decisions in his life. He lost his family, he found another one, and then eventually ended up losing it again. No spoilers because these are based on true events that actually happened, and this man is still in jail to this day. But what this movie does explore is the desperation of a man who does not know how to not necessarily provide for his family, but that doesn't have another objective outside of making bad decisions. He served our military, and overall, he's a genuinely great guy, but he just kept making mistake after mistake, and just did not. His kindness and ultimately was the downfall of his scheming because good guys are generally not good at these. But with this film here, it does explore a really fascinating true story about a man that robbed 45 McDonald's and then escaped prison and then lived in a Toys R Us and then eventually tried a couple more times to escape prison. One thing I really enjoyed about this film is that it balances some of the more dramatic aspects of the film or the story with some really lighthearted comedic moments while not forgetting the humanity of it all because this is a real person who's making real mistakes and you do feel bad for him all the time, and it helps that this is played by Channing Tatum, who is generally a very charismatic um, actor who really eats up the scene and is generally a likable guy. And honestly, this is one of his better performances I've seen, probably one of his best performances to date. It shows a lot of his range, his comedic timing, his emotional range as well. There are really subtle moments in this film that you feel bad for him for the decisions he's making, and he just can't help himself. Kirsten Dunst is such a joy. Like, she's so great in this movie. She's likable, charismatic, and Channing Tatum and her have a great chemistry. The rest of the cast isn't as fleshed out, but they're really good character actors. And they do a good job in the film. Yeah, honestly, this is a really fun watch. It can be a tad long, but that's a bad criticism to make, honestly. But a film that is heartfelt, enjoyable. It's funny. It's dramatic. There's a lot to enjoy about this movie, and don't let the trailers fool you. This movie has a lot more to offer than just a few laughs.